Four of Cups, Three of Wands. That's what we're going to talk about today, Sagittarius. Welcome to Metamystic Tarot. It is Saint I here, and I am the Metamystic. Before I started your reading, I was in your energy, and I do channel messages as well, so I'm going to talk a little bit about what I received for you today for this upcoming week. But first I want to say, because I was in a totally different space before I got to your reading. In fact, I was like on fire doing the Leo one. And the best way I know how to describe what I'm feeling is Four of Cups. And if you've ever seen the card, it's a person sitting there and there's 3 cups filled in front of the person. And they're being given this cup, but they're kind of just, for lack of a better word, they're bored. They're dissatisfied with the situation. They're just like, And that's how I started to feel when I got closer to your reading. It's also this feeling of like indecision. And that's where Three of Wands is coming in here. It's a need to just go, to move forward. You know, if there's a feeling of like apathy, like, even when it came down to my decks, I was going to just use my main deck, but when I went into the bedroom, I was like, maybe I should use this one. And I was like, should I? And I was like, yeah, I should. And I was like, oh, my intuition's telling me to use it, I think. And it was kind of this like back and forth, kind of like, And it's not that I don't want to do your reading. It's not that at all. It's just, it's the energy. And so I wanted to start off before I even get to, and we have the Four of Earth on the bottom of this deck. This is the good tarot that I have here. And it's very different from the traditional Rider-Waite deck. It has all sorts of like ethereal imagery on it. So I want to start off by saying, before I get to the channeled message, and then we're going to read the cards, is that it's this feeling of like, maybe you're in the wrong spot. Like, I feel like what this deck is trying to show you is that look at this kind of ethereal energy. That's kind of where you need to go. And I'm feeling that with the Three of Wands coming in when I was meditating on your energy. But before we get to the cards, I want to read what I have here, a message for you that was channeled specifically for you, beautiful Sagittarius lovers out there. Let me read it to you, and if you want to read it yourself, you can see it at the top of the comments. I will pin it there. But even just trying to read this right now, I'm like, it's just this feeling of Four of Cups. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just like, and it's not you guys. It's just the feeling. It's the energy. But so it's going to seem kind of counterintuitive what this message is saying, because when I was meditating on your energy, the song that came to me was that song, Girls Just Wanna Have Fun. Oh, girls just wanna have fun. So it's just like this really, and see, it's like, I feel like, see how I'm even talking? It's just like, I can't even sing the song. I'm just like, and that's the vibe. That's the vibe. So we gotta break out of this. We gotta break into this new kind of energy. Like, even this feeling of like, I typically would use this deck, but I'm using this one instead because that's what my intuition was telling me to do. And it's like sometimes in life, you've just got to break out of something. If you feel bored, if you feel apathetic, if you feel like, oh, this situation, this person, this whatever isn't like best for me, like it doesn't even have to be so profound. It doesn't have to be like, oh, is this the best thing for me? You know what? Sometimes stuff just doesn't work out. Just move on from it. So this is what the channeled message is for you today. Fun. Girls just want to have fun. Bored. Four of Cups. When will my answers come? When will my life get better? And I just see a person looking up into the sky, just like, when will my answers come? When will it get better? It's kind of this like, that's the kind of attitude. Looking up to the stars, asking, when? And it suddenly turns to this more desperate feeling of like this desperation. When? It's like it went from being bored and apathetic to actually kind of like this feeling of maybe panic or being closed in by a situation. That escalated quickly. I see somebody just saying like, when will I get out of this situation? And then here comes the Three of Wands to give you a kick in the butt and say, go. It's an action word. And I see you saying, go? Where? Anywhere is better than here, is what the message is saying. Anywhere is better than here. So this is a message of inspiring you to take action and leaving this stagnant period, this sense of like being stagnant. I don't know how else to say it. So, all right, friends, don't worry. We're going to get to the bottom of this. We're going to push through this energy. We're going to get out the other side. Before we look at the cards, let's invite the light into this reading. Light can be revelation. Light can be inspiration for action, like literally like lighting a fire under you sort of thing. Light can be, like really anything. Like light is truth. Light is, maybe you don't know what to do or where to go and you just kind of feel like stuck in your life. So let's take a look at that. Let's use these cards for a change, right, Sagittarius? Let's do something new for a change. With that song, it was like that song, I think it's by Cyndi Lauper, right? Girls Just Want to Have Fun. It's a classic song. Girls just want to have fun. Oh, girls just want to have fun. Want to have fun. And now I hear the choir coming in behind you. Wanna have fun. So people are coming in. You're not alone in this. Even though Three of Wands is a stationary card, it's that card of one person looking forward onto their journey. I am seeing people around you like supporting this new change, being like, good, you should follow like where you want to go. You should like do something new. Like if you feel like doing something new, we support you, we love you. That's the energy. So let's take a look here for Sagittarius. Best and highest messages for Sagittarius. How does Sagittarius move beyond this kind of stagnant energy? It's like I'm seeing this, it's like a pond, there's a lot of like buildup of like algae and just not any movement. And I feel like you are ready to move, you're ready to move forward, but you kind of just need a kick in the pants. And maybe this is the Eight of Earth. Maybe this is the, this is the message you needed to move forward. Eight of Earth. See, I'm looking at this card differently. I think that's why they wanted me to use this deck. And I'm seeing patience. see 8 of Earth on this card, which is typically the 8 of Pentacles, which is like the guy, he's like working on his craft, he's working on something. I feel like that's the energy you've been in. It's been kind of like just the same. And that's not bad necessarily. I think that that's why it's kind of, this message is coming to you to say, it doesn't always have to be something bad, a reason to leave or to do something different. It's just kind of like sometimes you just gotta, stir things up. But the way I'm seeing this is inspiration. See how we have the instrument here? It's like, even like that intro of that song coming into this reading, it's like, the way I was hearing the song, it was kind of like in the background fading out, like you weren't having fun. Like it was a song about, it's a happy like song that you can dance to, but it kind of seemed like you weren't dancing along. It was just draining out into the background. And I feel like this card in this specific deck and this specific message is saying to you, become inspired again. What inspires you, Sagittarius? What things make you feel like singing again? Like, yeah, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, it's not depression. It's kind of just boredom. I don't know how else to say it. And I get it. That happens sometimes in life where you're kind of just like what is the next best thing? Especially y'all, Sagittarius. I mean, you guys are always like, you're adventurers. You wanderlust is a good word for you guys. So if you're not in your kind of essence, I could see why you would feel like extra bored. You know what I'm saying? So we're just going to do a simple 3-card spread today, and then we're going to clarify. But yeah, I keep looking at this and looking at the inspiration right in the middle. Follow your bliss, follow your inspiration. What makes you happy? What's fun for you? What do you enjoy doing? If you've been doing the same thing for a while, like what can you do to kind of come out of your shell? So what we're doing with this specific layout here is, this is the main energy, and then on the sides are the supporting. So our main energy today is inspiration. And then we have the Hermit. So yeah, maybe you've just been in a place of like, even with the 3 of Wands, it's kind of a sense of being alone. I mean, all of us going through the pandemic, like, our world got rocked, and we had to kind of go into our shells. It's like, I'm seeing a turtle. It's like maybe you went into your shell. And usually the Hermit is a card of like, searching inward and like introspection in a good way. But it's like I'm seeing with this card, see how there's keys at the top of the card, if you can see that? It's kind of like you need to walk through a door now, is what I'm seeing. And then the 4 of Earth, that was what we saw at the bottom of the deck at the start of this, actually. So, yeah. It's like this light is emanating from her. Usually the 4 of Earth, which is the 4 of Pentacles, usually the 4 of Earth is that guy holding the coins. He's just kind of in that stagnant energy. Again, it's that stagnant energy. So let's get some clarifiers. I'm going to use my little baby deck. Little baby. Let's see how do we break up this energy? How does Sagittarius kind of break up this energy here? And because in the channeled message, you're looking up to the stars and you're saying when are things going to change? When are things going to get better? So it's not that you don't want to change, it's not that you don't want to change the situation, rather, is more how I'm seeing it. This is not like one of those messages of like you need to go within, like the Hermit. No, it's more saying you've been a hermit and it's kind of time to come out of this like stagnant energy, like be inspired again and live the life that you want to live. Too many. And just push. I'm hearing push through the energy, because it's kind of like one of those things where you have to like walk through mud to get out of it. And I know at first it could be kind of like daunting. Like, I don't want to go through this process of having to figure out what's going to make me happy. It's like, it's not depression, but it's kind of just like, it's just a stuck energy, and I just keep feeling that. So how does Sagittarius break out of this hermit? Let's clarify the hermit. How does Sagittarius break out of this hermit energy that's it's a stagnant hermit energy? Because we have these two kind of slow, solitary cards. You know what I mean? Yeah, we have the devil with the hermit. So maybe you're stuck because there's actually an element of being controlled in a situation. Like, you feel like, because, you know, the devil isn't always like the devil. The devil could be like, you feel trapped. You feel in chains like this. Because with the channeled message, it started out as just boredom, but then I felt, it was almost like that Eight of Swords energy where I started to feel claustrophobic. I started to feel like I'm not only bored, I'm actually like, I need to get out of here. I need to get out of this situation. So I think that that's where the devil comes in. Clarify for me the Four of Earth, please. Four of Earth, because there is a beautiful energy around this Four of Earth. It's a golden hue of sun. Like, the sun card is like the happiest, best card in the deck. And so there is an element of like, there's hope on the horizon. You just have to kind of, I keep seeing somebody walking through mud, and it's like seeping into their shoes, and it's just like, just trying to get through this. Yeah. Four of Earth, please. Four of Cups. There you go again with the Four of Cups. But I'm seeing at the bottom of the deck that you are going to have victory pushing through whatever this is. So what is this inspiration for Sagittarius? Like, or not what is it, but how do they kind of tap into this inspiration, rather? Like, because, yeah, we have devil here. So this is something that's bigger than just being like, I'm bored. Like, it's not really like a boredom like that. It's more of like a stuckness. How do they get unstuck and get inspired again? How does Sagittarius get unstuck and get inspired again? Strength. Okay. Get another on that, because I have an idea of what I'm gonna say, but I just want to see. Let's get one more card. Because, yeah, 2 8s. Let's see here. I'm just taking a look. 4 4 8 8, and then Hermit in the Devil. So these are major arcana. Yeah, this is almost on a spiritual level. Yeah, Judgment at the bottom of the deck. This is spiritual, meaning it's kind of beyond you. Like, it seems like it took on a life of its own. Like, at first you were just bored, but then it was kind of like, wait, I actually feel like I can't get out of this. The Devil, the Hermit. I feel like I'm stuck. Four of Earth and Four of Cups here. It's like I hear, how do I get out of here? And that's why Judgment is here. And look, Temperance. 10 of Wands. The end of like a hard thing. You know this. The High Priestess. You know it's coming to an end. Yes. One more for Sagittarius, please, on this Eight of Pentacles and Strength. One more for Sagittarius, please. Yeah, it's like it's something that needs to be purposely mastered. Eight of Earth, Eight of Pentacles is a card of like mastering something, and strength. As you can see, this woman here is mastering, or I don't know what else the word would be. I was gonna say pruning. That's, you can't prune a lion, but it's kind of, it's in that vein. It's like, say you're pruning the rose bushes outside. It's like you are working on this. You are, Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. This is a kind of a divine intervention, this video. It's kind of just a confirmation saying to you that, you know, sometimes you actually have to like push through a situation in order. It's a process of pushing through is what I'm seeing. Like that walking through the mud, it's not, you can't just snap your fingers and get out of this. It's something you have to actually push through, like almost like it's an enemy. Like if you've become so Four of Cups about where you're at, you know, it's like you actually are gonna have to like push through this hard. I'm hearing like, yeah, the Emperor, yeah, and do it with authority. It's like bam, 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 bam. Like, you can't talk to me like that. You can't keep treating me like this. It's like you're talking to yourself. Like the Emperor is you, and that's big energy. The Emperor against the Devil, yeah. With the Wheel of Fortune. Yep, here it is. Three of Wands came out. Yeah. So where are you going? Because it looks like you have 10 of Pentacles on the other side of whatever this is. So yeah, Sagittarius, it looks like you're gonna push through. Because you got this Emperor energy, man. So it's like it's mastering something. Maybe this was something that's been going on for a long time. Maybe you felt this way for a while, the Hermit. Maybe you've been in this stagnant energy for a while, Four of Earth, Four of Cups. But it's looking like if you take this journey out, if you push through the mud with this sort of strong Emperor energy, you know, male or female, it's the energy, then it's looking like you're going to be coming into something really good, beneficial, and much better for you, something that suits you much better. That's why in the channeled message it was talking about this Three of Wands. The Three of Wands and the Four of Cups both came out from the channeled message. You know, you can't make that up. It's it's a sign to show you, push through, you know, take the journey, because you're about to quote unquote defeat the devil and walk into this. This looks a lot happier, doesn't it? This looks a lot more fun. I mean, these people look like they're having a ball. They're having a party. So it's looking much better, Sagittarius. Keep it up. Keep pushing through, like mastering it is what I keep hearing. So, all right, my friends, if this has resonated with you, we're going to continue to look at this a little more, like from a few different angles, even in the extended. So if you are resonating with this and you feel like I just need an extra kick in the pants, then you can head on over to my Patreon, and you can also watch your sun, moon, and rising over there. I do all of the signs every week. And if you want to get your hands on some of those extendeds, those juicy extendeds, you can become a patron over on my Patreon and watch those. So take care, my friends. I'll see you next time.